Hello friends, welcome back. My name is Mustafa and you are watching my tutorial. In this video we will learn about view encapsulation. So what is view encapsulation in Angular? View encapsulation means a style defined in one component will not be applied to another component. The view encapsulation in Angular defines whether the styles defined within one component can affect whole application or vice versa. So to understand this definition, let's flip to Visual Studio Code where we will do practical demo for the same and we will try to understand it better. Friends, I would strongly recommend you to watch part 20 of this video series where I have talked about nested component. Because if you don't understand the nested component, it will be a bit difficult for you to understand this video. I will provide link in the description below. Please watch that video first, then jump to this one. This is the same example I have worked in the previous video. So you see here, I have app.component.ts, that is the parent component. I have already discussed all these things in the previous video. This is the paragraph that is part of app.component.html. And in this app.component.html, I am using selector. This is the selector of child component. If you see, this is the selector of child component. So what will happen? This content will be displayed here. And if you see in the app.component.ts, in the template I have paragraph. And again here in this template I am using another selector, that is this one, child one. And here I have some other paragraph. So what happens if you see in the app.component.html I have a paragraph, in the child also I have a paragraph, and in the child one also I have a paragraph. And here I am not using any other selector, so this is independent. Now to understand view encapsulation, let me add CSS class. So what I will do, I will write an inline CSS. So I will use styles, and this styles take an array. And inside that array, I will write my styles. So I will use backticks, and here inside the backticks, I will write this styles. So I am giving background color to paragraph. So here I have paragraph. So this style will give a red color to this paragraph. Save the changes of both the files and flip to browser. And here you can see that we are able to see hello from app component paragraph is getting displayed in the red color. This is expected because in the app.component.ts I am writing inline CSS. So what will happen? These styles will be applied to this paragraph that we saw now. Now let me modify this code a bit more. So I will use a property called encapsulation, and this property accepts a 4 value, that is immuted, native, none and shadow. So in this video we will learn about immuted and none. So let me make it immuted. Save the changes and flip to browser. And here we can see that we are able to see the same output. There is no difference in that. Even if you write this line of code or don't write, by default view encapsulation is immuted. View encapsulation immuted means whatever the CSS you are writing in this component will be applied only to that component. It will not affect the other component. And view encapsulation dot immuted, this is the default behavior. Even if you don't write it, it will work as it is. It will not affect the other component. Now let me make it as none and see what happens. Save the changes and flip to browser. Here you can see that all the paragraph of all the child component is also getting affected. So what is happening? As of now, this styles I have only in the app.component.ts. But if you see here, I am using this child component selector. That is here, this one. And in this child component, I am using this child component selector. And all of them, I have a paragraph. If there is some other element, that will not be affected because I have written CSS only for the paragraph. Now, if you want to override the CSS, you can override in the respective component. Let me show you that. So let me copy this styles. I am coming to child component, and here I will paste it. Here I am giving blue color. Save the changes and flip to browser. Now you can see that for the child component, I am able to see blue color. So if you want, you can override that, but by default, if you don't override, whatever there is in the app.component.ts means in the base component, that will affect all of the child components. In the same way, if you want, you can override here as well. Now if you come to definition, view encapsulation means a style defined in one component will not be applied to another component. And this is the default behavior. Like even if you don't write anything, this is the default behavior. But if you want, you can change it to none, and you can see that how it is affecting the other components as well. I hope this video was useful. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much.